Hey there folks, and welcome to a special thing I had in plan to do, because it's technically just been there. I have done them, I've done them mostly off-screen stuff. But for this time I wanted to basically, I guess, show in a way that I did these. Which is the Gran Turismo 7 weeklies, which if you don't know, Gran Turismo 7 has weeklies that hits every, I want to say Friday here. And you get distinct new weeklies every now and then, with a special event sometimes tied to them. Sometimes it's just a normal event and such. But here's the events as I'm going to show here. Yeah, here's the first event, which is the Sunday Cup Classic at the Goodwood Motor Circuit. And my choice is the Toyota Sport 800. The Sports 800, 1965 for a classic. But yeah, I basically tuned it up to 500 pp and just let it rip, basically. Get this one problem I had in making up doing this tune up, because I use like every engine parts and stuff. And the one error I have about this, not only this car is super fast, but I kind of overdid on the transmission, so it's only gonna hit the fourth gear there. So next time we'll lower the transmission on this. I've really done too much that I could go faster than like 150. Or 500 pp, which no. Anything at 500 pp is most likely going to hit like 140 or 150. It's possible 160. But I wouldn't think it'd be that crazy, you know. But yeah, I decided to do the Honda Sport 800 for this one. Which, yeah, these first two events are just going to be what I call sweeps, basically. Basically, they're just there, just for the heck of it. I will say these events they show here, they need to like toss a bit more cash price though, because they're like only like $8,000 for this event here, as I think it's shown there. It's not much. Feels like at least be 20 grand or 16 grand. That's my biggest issue about some of these events they pick, is they're events that are just basically outdated, besides adding a few cars in the said event. So I don't think the wheel was there before, for example, and such. As a result, that's the case. But yeah, I just bumped this up to like 500 pp. Because I don't think I ever really tried the Toyota Sports 800, so this was a chance to do that. But very fun vehicle overall. And whenever I do a 500 pp tryouts in the future, this will probably be on that list. But yeah, probably like 500 pp. Probably most likely going to be economy cars, K cars, vans, you name it, are going to be sitting there. Basically, because they just don't have the oomph enough to go that crazy. Or they just have issues and stuff. Overall, not bad for Toyota's 800 Sport. Yep, so up to the next event, which is the American FR Challenge 550. Yeah, in this challenge I used the Pontiac Firebird, which is not a bad car, smoking the bandit car, basically. But you're probably noticing something for issue of this car. Where's the hood decal? I don't know what happened to the hood decal. But I'm going to have to manually put it back on there now. Which is what sucks about the decals on these cars. That if you just so happen to do something to the car, some reason the decal would just go away for some reason. And again, they have a similar problem with the Chevy Chevelle, for example. Where supposed to have the lines on the paint color scheme when you buy at auction, but when you have it, for some reason it don't have the stripes. So I don't understand, but this is like a similar case here where it doesn't have the Firebird icon on the hood. So as a result, it looks really awful without it. I gotta admit, that's the one bummer part. But yeah, I have plans for this car in the future for one of the tryouts. Just trying to decide which one. Let's see here, you got Viper and a couple plastic muscles. Also Sierra in the front too. Okay, yeah, I think this is one of those Sierras introduced because this was an event introduced during the update when the Sierras showed up. And maybe the Charger too? That's a maybe. Just to make sure to give the car some promotion for events. Overall, this is another sweep win basically, except just a bit tad longer. This go part, you get to see like a somewhat decal on some of these cars and stuff. Now, if I have to say who's the special opponent on this one, I have no idea. It might be the Charger, I'm thinking. I wouldn't think it'd be the Viper. It could be the Mustang too. Use zooming. Just a bit. But I'm not surprised because you're comparing a new muscle to an old muscle. Which is kind of a night day difference a little bit. Overall, this is basically an easy event at the end of the day at Royal Atlanta. Yeah, track I kind of don't care for. I know a lot of people like this track. Me, I just don't really care for it. It is very unique though. It's not normal. Not a normal flat track like Silverstone, for example, so it's better than that. I just don't really... I don't know what's the best way to say it. Don't really have much of an impact to this one. Track. I'm not saying it's worse than Le Mans. It's pretty good for what it is. I just don't have much fare to it. Fanfare. Just got this Sierra chasing after me. But yeah, I should scroll back to see all the other opponents in view, but I didn't on this one. Which I'll make sure to try to remember that next time. And just it's actually looking at the camera shots for this replay, because good god, why are there far zooms? This is really weird. Because you don't have much control about where it zooms, by the way. It does it. That's how I kind of do, like, immediately go to driver angle camera. Helmet cam. Because it just looks kind of better than the far zooms I've done there. 131.899. Not bad. Alright, on to the next one, which is the Evolution meeting at Colorado Springs Rally. But yeah, I'm just gonna say in advance, I'm not much of a rally guy, so if I drive like ass, I just drive like ass, honestly, because rally's just not much of a thing, Gran Turismo. In fact, I have a controversy saying. I do think that Gran Turismo should just make a separate game for rally's sake. That way you can emphasize on trucks and cars, since you guys want to try to get into that, but it just doesn't work hybrid in it. You're better off just separating it. I am still gonna say, still have the cars for road car means though. As these rally cars do road car rallies too, so. Have for that reason. It just feels like Gran Turismo should just turn around and just make a rally game. Honestly. That way you just have two sides of the game, and you technically have more money in your wallet that way. But yeah, I fucked up right there. But yeah, I know a lot of people are going to debate me on that, but so be it. Honestly, I just kind of believe that. Since you don't want to do Tourist Trophy the bike game, you might as well do that. Have a rally competition. Okay. Cause this works pretty well, I guess. It doesn't fit well with the road racing genre. When you try to put two things together when they're completely different. But that's just my opinion on that. It just, at the end of the day, you just see what looks like a half-ass rally transport at the end of it. Yeah, the Lancer evolution here, I will say, in the future for 600 pp tryouts. This technically has been there for a good while. One of the first 600 pp tryouts, and pretty good vinyl job too I've done since then. I freaking love this vinyl job, which is basically a play on the Tommy Mackinnon's edition of the Lancer, just a bit more flair to it. I think I have this on decal. If not, well, oh well. Yeah, there's the Tommy Mackinnon one right there. In fact. Yeah, I just wanted to show weeklies because that way I get to talk about the outer reaches of things and stuff. And technically, this feels like a vlog if anything. So, like I said, you want to hear me talk about plans, here you go, basically. That's my way to go and do it. You know, the engine romp noises might deviate my talk, so, you know. I try to keep it as well as I can, if I could. If I had to increase the voicing on the talk side, I will. I just don't know where at because it's fun going with that. Because when it comes to audio decibels, it changes from the share factor to the YouTube side of things. YouTube not only has a volume balancer, but it's also lower over there for some reason. Yeah, just me just ringing out this Lancer for the joy of it, because this is such a good Lancer. I love this one. You know, I am definitely more on the Subaru side of things. Lancer Evolution is also a good one. So it's a 4-door. That's definitely a bonus. Bum book. If you can make a 4-door as fast as a 2-door, you got something good on your hands. And then, yeah, on top of it, not too much weight of a difference. You're good. You're set for life. This is the car that basically get basically for a daily driver. Because I will say, it's kind of a must require to have a 4-door sometimes. You really should. I mean, 4-door Cougs is fun too. Or, I mean, not 4-door Cougs, but 4-seater Cougs are fun too. Or club cab trucks are fun too, as well. Which basically when I say club cab, I mean like smaller 4-door style trucks. Mostly suicide door style too. And that too. Or you have like the RX-X RX-8 club door style too, which is really weird. I like the weird benefit of the RX-8. Yeah, look at those freaking hots. That's the biggest problem I have about this course too. It's so bouncy. Unnecessary bouncy on those spots. Then again, as the saying goes, I'm not technically much of a ride guy. Even though I played the crap out of the... I think it was Dirt. No, I think it was... I just can't remember which one it was called. Which that one's fine, but it has a lot of BS crap of your opponents being way faster than you, and you can't even adjust the difficulty on the game. So you probably know what I'm talking about at that point, but anyways, to the Hypercar Parade, which at the Hypercar Parade, I used the Porsche Mission X, which I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry if I hurt your ears on this one. This thing is freaking loud for an electric car. Like, what the hell? Loud, like, why is it that loud when it zooms? I mean, right now it's probably fine, but it's like during the straightaways, this car just kind of levels. But yeah, the Porsche Mission X is Porsche's electric hypercar prototype. That's not going to see production anytime soon. But it is a play on to basically the Le Mans prototype cars. Just hear that. This, oh my god, it's like a space shuttle. I'm sorry, am I driving a car or am I driving a space shuttle? Kind of funny on that. It's called the Mission X. But yeah, this is one of the new cars they also added on top of it. Of this recent one until January's update when we get more cars. So yeah, this update represents December and October. November. I'm not October. But god dang that freaking noise. But yeah, I have a huge problem, of course, with this car. You can't change transmission. So guess what? You got all that horsepower, and you can never fully utilize it. You just have acceleration factor, and that's it, which I consider that bad. You need to use the full of your transmission. I'm sorry. The fact it just maxes out at 200, sad. That's so sad. Because it has the potential to go like 240 or something there. Nope, you can't do that. But yeah, I'm probably going to adjust the volume in this one because oh my god. Sorry if I put your ears out. Don't mean to. Oh god. But yeah, of course, the other fault too, it's electric car, so good luck ever taking this endurance risk if you can't. Because otherwise it burns. Yeah, I went with the bronze brown because I thought it was fun, but you know, looking at it, maybe I should went with a different color. I mean, overall, it's not a bad car, but it's electric, so you suffered the problems. Which is Gran Turismo's outdated electric attitude to them. It's really weird. Considering like most of the Vision cars are electric, and yet they still really haven't understand the economy part about electric cars, which is the lean or not the lean. I mean, I could just, you know, simply say, oh, just don't hit the draw so much. But yeah, I still think it should have the same fundamentals as gas, though, in that case. It doesn't make any sense. And of course, this don't have a horn button. You know, it's a car. Because this is the hypercar parade. And the other problem, why did you guys make a rear drive electric car? Why is this not all-wheel drive? That makes no freaking sense. But yeah, I decided to just say, screw this, just skip a lap, because I'm basically just going to be flying around. And then I even debate even to add this lap in general. It's like, I should probably just end it there. But I might as well just show one lap of it ringing around town, basically. Even though I'm driving like ass. Yeah, that's my biggest problem about this. Because it's an electric car, it's kind of ass. It's asinine. I just wanted the basic try out the end there, and yeah, I got my taste of it. I'm good. Especially the, oh my god. My ears! Oh my god. Watch this thing zoom around. Okay, this is just the 4th event, so we can just press on to the next one sooner or later here. Just watch it zoom around Le Mans, basically. Yeah, this was such a terrible choice in a way. But yeah, just to say, if you want to know its performance points where it's in at, it's 800. It is detuned. It is not as fast as it was supposed to be, which is like 1,100 horsepower or some shenanigans. But honestly, if I had to choose, probably put it down to 750 pp. It's just, I do have a plan to make a special tryouts for these certain cars. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, you don't want to drive these endurance races. Because they're just terrible. What sucks about that? Oh yeah, the other cool part about this car, it has a time on the passenger side for some reason. I just realized that. It has a mission to bleep out your ears. My ears. Again. Because, yeah, I just don't have anything nice to say about this besides, oh, it's an electric car. Electric hypercar they decided to make that they technically did not make, and they only made one of, at best. And it's based off the Le Mans prototype race car on top of it a little bit. It definitely has that Le Mans look to it. No ifs or buts of that. Which honestly, don't blame them. Because, yeah, I would love to see more Le Mans prototype, kind of like car-based, but not electric. Or, at best, hybrid. Just do hybrid. Or, truck. Just do the Aston Martin Valkyrie, because that was the best example thus far. The AMR is a badass machine. Although I can't really say AMR because it's not the AMR version, but anyway, the Valkyrie is a good machine. Although they might add that in the future, but then again. Yeah. There we go. We are done with the percussion of Henius. Now on to the special event, which is the special event is the Deutsche Torwagen Masters, in other words, DTM of German Touring Racing. Yeah, this is one of their historic races, which Gran Turismo had a huge history of doing these type of races too. Besides the GT500, there was DTM races. Technically nothing like this though, where it's more road car based than race cars, because they did the later ones after, like basically your Calibra kind of year, not this kind of. Or no, maybe the Calibra was out by then. I can't remember. Then again, I'm not much of a DTM person, so my knowledge is gonna be. But I kind of did a what if. What if you had the Ford Escort at this time and the turbo wasn't banned? Because that's why you only see the Sierra RS. Because the Escort would have been a thing for DTM if freaking DTM didn't ban turbo. They banned turbo, so therefore they banned Ford in the process, because Ford wasn't going to have none of it. They kind of just went in because they wanted to. They didn't win in because they get legal to. At the end of the day. And was it kind of a mistake Ford left? I kind of say so at the end of the day, since DTM's still kind of a thing. Although they had to get rebranded so many times. And it's more of a race car anymore than what it was. Which DTM used to have been just road cars super enhanced. Which I like that. That's basically like Japan's Super Taiku, but I think Super Tycoon is more strict on the stock part of the things. This is a bit more to it. Yeah, you can see the legendary Texaco one. That's the one I am familiar with, is the Texaco one. The other one's not so much. Besides, the Mercedes DC one too, you can see here. Which I will be showing them bit by bit in this first passing by them. Got the BMW one, which I think basically led the BMW colors some nowadays. Yeah, you get to see all these cool vinyl designs, even though these are not official designs in some way. They're kind of a hodgepodge of the actual design. Because, you know, Gran Turismo doesn't want to get sued, like copyright means. Or they just don't have the copyright. So they make a hodgepodge, as they did way back in GT1 and 2. When it came to race car designs, which I kind of missed that, but I understand why they don't do that. It's kind of an out there mechanic. Ford Escort, pass on by. But yeah, I will say the bad part about the Ford Escort, it has a little horsepower too. But it's still doing pretty good. But then again, it has all-wheel drive. Because just to say, the Sierra doesn't have all-wheel drive. It's FR. It's not a bad thing. Again, it's not very great. Because then, here's my biggest issue about this DTM. This DTM is split to two. I want to say technically two categories of DTMs. Because the 155 behind me there is a DTM of later, where, example, the BMW M3 there is the DTM before. Like, and even that includes the Ford Sierra too, because the Ford Sierra got banned before the 155 came to existence. And also on top of that, 155 is completely different because that 155 is on a whole new set of rules of DTM authorized by then. So it has all-wheel drive, because just to say, the 155 Alfa Romeo does not have all-wheel drive, it's FF. So that's the biggest issue about this DTM event to me, is that you guys added the 155 in this race when the 155 wasn't technically there till later. There should be two different type of DTM events. Yeah, bingo. Whoops, sorry. I get to play dirty sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, as a result, the PP balance on this DTM is a little crazy, but I do find it, like, it's sitting between, I want to say 650 or 670. In this car's case, I would say 650, but in like the E40, I think I recall driving the E36 on one of them, like it's spot breaker chance. I had to go like 670 on that car because how bad it was. But yeah, E40, the E36 was one I was thinking was the other what if car, because what if that car was a DTM racer? Which wasn't bad, but it did not like hill climbing stuff. It would, the steering would get jammed because the suspension had no leg room, so you had to adjust the whatever it's called, the compression or something on the suspension part. Yeah, this down for Escort. I should have put some vinyl on it to make it look better, but this was just a test that just worked. You know, I'm probably gonna rebalance it, probably make it 650, because it was a bit over saturated on the tuning department. So I kind of wonder if I'm able to do it in 650. Overall, not bad. Still kept it in a fair competition, a tad. Although I caught them in half of the lap, so I guess technically not that fair, but yeah. What do we got here? We got 190E, a Sierra, and a 155. Yeah, that's the DC one, but they couldn't put the DC logo, so instead they add those weird blue squares with a red square. But I know that's the DC one. You got the yellow one here, and I'm not sure if that's legit or not. And then you got the Alfa Romeo, which you wouldn't think this one be a little different to the other one I seen earlier, but it is a little different. So if I look closely here, I think this is the actual vinyl one, matter of fact, I think. Because there's one with the Gran Turismo number plate, and then there's this one. So yeah, you sometimes do have a hard look at these cars to see how different they are. And some changes are very subtle. Very cryptic. But I think that's the actual vinyl one there. That you basically buy from the auction car? Because I think the 155 is an auction car. See these two go at it. See, that's competition. The 155 is not much of a competition, to be honest. Because yeah, that's the, like I said, the bad part. The 155 is technically superior about this. Because this is before even the Mercedes even got the updated parts and stuff. So I can't consider that 190 as fair as the 155. I mean, it sits there, but I just know the 155 is faster. Let's see all the different cars. Cause yeah, I'm just pulling the wheel back. Yeah, there's that one. Which I like the cars on that one. Nah, from there. M3. So yeah, I do love the 155, I just don't think it really fits well for this competition. You know, it was part of DTM. Or it is part of DTM. I just don't find it that fair. Yeah, just look at the inside of the car and stuff. Yeah, next time I'll make sure to add vinyl and stuff if the DTM event comes back. And such. Yeah, overall this is basically the event for DTM. It's basically just get to point A to point B. They say they don't add like fuel or tire wear to this. Which I kinda want, kinda don't want. Add a little spruce to it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 15-minute event. Yeah, this is the one with the Gran Turismo. Okay, I thought it was the one without the Gran Turismo banner. But yeah, this is the one with the Gran Turismo banner. Which I don't know if it's that one the auction or it's the other one. But yeah, then you got the AMT, which I'm still not sure at the end of the day what that's supposed to be actually. But I'll just call it the Maxwell. Because I think Maxwell is the official brand. Yeah, you just see the twist they did to was technically the original vinyl, but a twist to it. Especially this one. Oh my god, I did not like that. I really had the DC. So get where they're at there, but just you got the German textile one. And this red one here. Yeah, this one's not so bad here. Looks nice. It's called Burn. Yeah. We got this green one. Called Mouse. Yeah, I will say, like I said, I don't know some of these, like the green one or the red one there. I don't know much. I know they exist. I just don't know what their actual vinyl is. And you got this crazy red, yellow, blue 1551. Yeah, I love the engine noise of the 155. It's so nice. And 3. Yeah, interesting red there. Stringenberger, I think it's called. And then I think instead of called the Zack Speed, it's called the Haggerty. I think that's what that one's supposed to be called. It's technically Zack Speed or something. They just slap Haggerty on it instead. I don't remember that. Yeah, and then the other one, which you wouldn't think it'd be different, it's different because look at the number banner. For example. Which I try to get the camera to not do that. It does. Anyway, that's the only bad part. It's colliding with the wall. That's what's happening now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, what's the next one? Oh yeah, that yellow one. Yeah, these yellow ones kind of weird. Called Bullet Express. It's probably actually called something else though. Because again, they had to change it. You have this one. But yeah, I like that one. It's kind of simple, but it looks nice. And you got the other Zack Speed one. In red instead of the yellow. The banner's the yellow banner. But yeah, look at the freaking dents they did to the car. Jesus Christ. How many dents? Got the Texaco, which that's a famous one. Yeah, it's up there, a famous one for sure. Yeah, don't mind the cat sneezing and stuff, there's a bunch of crap in that. And then you got this other one, which is a little different compared to the other one. And you got this one, which is also pretty cool colors too. So I think that's the later year one, or that's the same year as that one. That's the same banner. So it's very interesting. And then the other one, which is kind of the same, but a little different. I think it's because of that number banner there. And the other 190 DC. Yep. And that wraps the DTM at the end of the day. So that's basically all the events of the weekly, and this is the rewards you get for doing the weeklies, which is a 4-star ticket and some money. So not technically much. And of course, what's gonna give me here? Oh look, it's something I can buy. Ah, freaking glare for the DMC award too. Oh my god. So yep, some money wins and just big thing of money for the last one. So yep, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly thing I'm gonna be doing every now and then. So until then, people, I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care and hope you enjoyed this.